Hello, Kevin McCaffrey here from Trident. We're the company that have worked with the TM Forum to develop CurateFx, a market-leading strategic digital transformation planning platform. In this short video, we're going to see how CurateFx is being used, what it contains, and walk through some example projects that have been created by TM Forum members. But first, let's think about why organizations are using it. Well, CurateFx provides structure and consistency across projects. So at that early stage of a project lifecycle for defining the strategy, it is important to ensure that you get alignment between stakeholders, that you're able to model and visualize the ecosystems, and identify and confirm the business viability. CurateFx works in conjunction with an enterprise's existing application. So it's not trying to replace the JIRAs or the enterprise architecture tools, rather it works with them. But it is an important collaborative SaaS platform that enables you to align and engage successfully with stakeholders. It contains a wide variety of TM Forum best practices and standards, from all of the elements of the frameworks models to best practices that include things such as business capabilities, customer journey maps, and over 30 different use cases for you to explore and use. In addition to providing all of these capabilities and tools, CurateFx also provides a methodology that enables you to take your process from an initial concept where you're defining things to designing, to scoping, and to do this all through a collaborative exercise. Now, next we want to do is explore and look at CurateFx itself. So CurateFx is a SaaS product and it's a multi-tenant environment. So each tenant, the data within that is restricted and secure for that particular organization. What we're looking at here are some of the example projects that I've tagged as my favorites. But within CurateFx, it also comes with a wide variety of different example projects that people can use and explore and copy to create examples for themselves. These are predominantly based on existing TM Forum Catalyst projects. So now let's explore briefly one of these Catalyst projects. So this is a project entitled Driver Connect, which is about the use of AI, AR, and 5G to improve the customer journey for a new electric vehicle owner. So the team that created this, first of all, defined an overview of the key aspects of the storyboard of the project, and then they went in and looked at different use case information. So let's look at the overview. So as mentioned earlier, CurateFx provides a structured approach to capture the key information related to a project and specifically at the strategic planning aspects of it. So up front, they've defined what is the project's vision, what are the key problem statements that they're looking at identifying, who are the stakeholders, and what is the overall business model. So let's explore one of these. Let's start, for example, and look at the actual stakeholders. So I can click on one of these cards, which is referred to as a module, and it'll enable me to display the information for those particular stakeholders. So they've identified a range of stakeholders from the customer to the CSP to different providers. Now, once they've defined those, they can use them throughout the project. The next module we'll go to is the overall business model canvas. So I can just navigate to that by moving to the right. Once I've done that, it's actually going to display the business model canvas. So the business model canvas is an excellent way of being able to identify and create and design a business model. Now, within it, what we've enabled people to do is to be able to filter the information and view specific details. So we can look at this business model canvas and say, let's focus in on the ecosystem partners. So it allows you to filter that information. And for any of the objects, we can select and identify further information and further attributes that have been defined on the right-hand side. A key component within any project, especially related to new digital services and areas of digital transformation, is the business ecosystem. And we provide within CurateFx an excellent way of being able to visualize the ecosystem through a visual enterprise ecosystem model. So within here, we're able to see the different elements within the enterprise ecosystem. So what we've done is we've shown that the enterprise is at the center and looking at the different types of interactions between the different stakeholders. So to be able to validate this, users can actually go and filter and say, well, let's just look at the interactions, for example, related to products and services. And they can remove the other items. And that enables them to actually visualize those items that are most relevant. They can also actually select particular items that they want to add or remove using the filter. Another key element within the product is mapping these, your project scope to the frameworks. So in this example, we've got the ETOM, SID, and TAM. And what this project team did was they mapped the different elements associated with the different use cases to the different frameworks models. So if, for example, we want to look at use case 1, it will then show us the different elements associated with use case 1. When we select a particular item, it'll give us the description, but also it can tell us if there's any who the stakeholders are assigned, who the products and services. So that we've tried to show you here is a very, very quick overview of some of the key aspects within CurateFx and how it's been successfully used as a way of defining a strategic approach for a new digital service by the TM Forum members. So thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.